name is Katharine Miller, and on behalf of the Graduate Student Organizing Committee, I'd like to welcome you all to the Science and Gender Equality Symposium. We're very honored to have with us today 5 outstanding women of science from around the world, and are looking forward to hearing about their research, their career trajectories, and their thoughts on gender equality in science. Before we start, I'd like to say that there were many people involved in making this symposium possible, but we cannot thank them all right now because otherwise we would never get to the talks. But we would be truly remiss if we didn't heartily thank the Special Research Group SFB 936, Multi-Site Communication in the Brain, and the Gender Equality Office of the University Medical Center Hamburg-Eppendorf, without whose support, financial and otherwise, this symposium wouldn't be happening. So many, many thanks. Last year, an important publication received much attention for highlighting the reality of gender discrimination in science. A group of researchers from Yale published a scientific article in the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences that detailed discrimination in hiring found in scientific faculties. 127 different faculty members from several different universities were presented with an identical CV bearing either the name John or Jennifer. Faculty members were asked to rank these applicants for competency, hireability, and to provide a starting salary offer. The applicant, John, was given significantly higher rankings on competency and hireability, and the starting salary offer was $4,000 higher than that offered to Jennifer. Importantly, and perhaps most interestingly, these significant differences were seen regardless of whether the faculty member doing the hiring was male or female. In other words, the work that needs to be done in order to get rid of gender biases must be done by men and women together. This is not the only scientific study showing gender inequalities in science. Other studies have shown that women applying for research grants need to be 2.5 times more productive than their male counterparts in order to receive the comparable grant funding. A report released by the Massachusetts Institute of Technology showed that women faculty members on average received less lab space and fewer resources, and that the female to male faculty ratio in the science and engineering departments was extremely low. It's important to note, however, that MIT took this report seriously and has made several changes to their policies over the past years. Their 2011 report on the status of women faculty showed that the changes have led to a near doubling in the number of female science faculty members in a decade, and to an increase in equity and overall satisfaction. Then Harvard professor Nancy Andrews suggested in her commentary published in the journal Nature that there are 4 major reasons that young women cite for why women opt out of medical research careers: difficulty finding a work-life balance, the belief that women have to outperform male colleagues to be viewed as equals, a lack of encouragement from mentors and colleagues, and a lack of role models. Each of these areas can and should be worked on to improve the chances of women in science, and we hope to hear more about ways to improve these areas today. But the last reason, the lack of female role models, was one of the organizing committees specifically had in mind when first planning the SAGE Symposium. And to that end, I am pleased to have the honor of introducing the first of our 5 prestigious speakers. Professor Harriet Wahlberg was the president of the Karolinska Institute from 2004 to 2012, and is an active member of the Karolinska Institute's Nobel Assembly, the group that selects the recipient of the Nobel Prize in Physiology and Medicine. She continues to work as a professor of physiology, and her medical research on clinical physiology and diabetes has led to more than 100 scientific articles and numerous council appointments, including her position as the Secretary General of the Swedish Research Council's Scientific Council for Medicine and a member of the Max Planck Senate. In 2008, Professor Wahlberg received His Majesty the King's Medal at the highest level for her achievements in medical education and research. As the first female president of the Karolinska Institute, Professor Wahlberg made many significant changes to the academic environment of the Institute regarding gender equality, including through the Mentor for Equality initiative, bringing together students, postdocs, and graduate mentors to identify and analyze modes of gender inequality in the research community. Professor Wahlberg, we look forward to your talk.